Mark Conwells was abruptly ushered out of the house by Kelly Ripa during a tense live on-air moment. But what really happened behind that shocking exchange? What sparked this very public fracture in front of a full studio audience? And what exactly did Mark say that left his wife visibly uncomfortable? Mark Conwell and Kelly Ripa's marital tensions have often surfaced on the show. Together, Kelly and Mark are widely regarded as two of the most engaging hosts on television. Programs like Good Morning America and The Today Show rely heavily on warmth and professional chemistry because audiences are naturally drawn to authenticity. What truly sets Kelly and Mark apart, however, is their genuine connection. As a married couple, they allow their real-life relationship to shape their on-screen dynamic, arguments included. That openness separates them from other hosts in the industry. Viewers frequently feel as if Kelly and Mark are welcoming them straight into their living room, thanks to the blurred boundaries between work and home. That sense of intimacy is something many fans deeply relate to. So why did Ripa seemingly sideline Conwells? What exactly unfolded? During a recent segment, Kelly and Mark welcomed Criminal Minds star Adam Rodriguez to the show. The discussion eventually shifted to Adam's struggle with teeth grinding. Kelly unexpectedly suggested that Adam consider Botox as a solution, confidently assuring him she could help fix the problem. "I'll take care of it," she said, explaining that Botox in the jaw can prevent grinding. Mark clapped and chimed in skeptically. "You won't be able to smile or do anything else," he joked. Kelly fired back without missing a beat. "I smile and chew all the time." Mark leaned back and added that during the first few days it might be noticeable, clearly not backing down. Rather than retreat, Kelly doubled down and cleverly turned the tables. "Just remember this line when you start rubbing up against me tonight," she quipped. "My goal is to avoid conversations that start with 'what's wrong?'" She went on to joke that she'd claim her jaw couldn't move. That sharp comeback finally caused Mark to surrender. Moments later, Mark quickly called for a commercial break, clearly eager to shut down the exchange. What did you think of this interaction? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates on live talk show moments. Later that morning, sunlight streamed through the drapes of the Ripa Conwell kitchen, bathing the room in a warm glow. Kelly sipped her coffee while reviewing her notes. Mark wandered in, stretching and yawning. "Good morning, my love," he said, kissing her cheek. Kelly replied warmly and mentioned Adam Rodriguez would be on the show. Mark smiled. "No breaks today. What's the plan?" Kelly suggested revisiting the article about Botox for teeth grinding, noting its growing popularity. Mark raised an eyebrow, intrigued but cautious. Kelly laughed it off, reassuring him they'd keep things light. As the studio buzzed with energy, the theme music played and the cameras rolled. Kelly and Mark greeted the audience with their usual charm. Adam joined them, discussing his career and future projects. Eventually, the conversation returned to health topics. Adam admitted mouth guards hadn't worked for him. Kelly explained that Botox injections into the jaw could help reduce muscle tension. Mark teased that it might make smiling difficult. Kelly joked again. "I smile every time I chew," drawing laughter from the crowd. With a mischievous grin, Kelly repeated her now infamous line about later that night. Mark froze mid-sip, imagining the consequences. Kelly smiled knowingly, the same playful smile she'd worn for nearly 29 years. "That's cold," Mark laughed. Kelly tapped her notes and reminded him she plays to win and that she genuinely wants to help. She urged him to get ready, joking she didn't want to hear any grinding on the drive to the studio. This playful yet real dynamic is exactly why millions tune in every morning. Their exchanges are funny, raw, and unapologetically real. The Botox for bruxism debate went viral, not just for the medical angle, but for the flirtatious, slightly too personal banter that followed. Unlike other co-hosts, Kelly and Mark don't manufacture chemistry, they live it. Their disagreements, baggage, and inside jokes are all part of their brand after nearly 29 years together. Mark wasn't just trying to control the segment, he was trying to win as a husband. Kelly's sharp clapbacks made it clear she knew exactly how to shut him down. This wasn't their first on-air spat. From joking about divorcing at the airport to arguing over double-dipping chips, their low-stakes conflicts feel relatable. Fans love that they don't pretend to be perfect. Online reactions were split. Team Mark sympathized with concerns about jaw paralysis, especially for an actor. Team Kelly praised her wit, flooding social media with laughing emojis. One popular comment read, "My jaw can't move is the greatest excuse ever." Beyond the humor, Kelly's advice wasn't wrong. Bruxism, teeth grinding, affects millions and is often stress-related. Botox injections into the masseter muscles can reduce muscle tension without preventing normal speech or eating. Effects typically appear within weeks and last several months. Mark's concern wasn't entirely unfounded. Improper injections can cause temporary issues, though serious side effects are rare. Ultimately, both had a point, just delivered in classic Kelly and Mark fashion. And that's why viewers keep watching, not for perfection, but for honesty, humor, and a little bit of chaos. As the clip continued to circulate online, media analysts began weighing in on why moments like this resonate so strongly with viewers. In an era where celebrity couples often present polished, conflict-free images, Kelly and Mark's willingness to air minor disagreements feels refreshingly human. What unfolded wasn't a scandal or a true marital crisis. It was a glimpse into how two people who know each other intimately navigate differing opinions in real time. Sources close to the show insist that there was never any real danger of Mark being ejected in a serious sense. The so-called altercation was playful exaggeration, amplified by social media headlines. Still, the embarrassment Kelly briefly felt was real. Mark's joking remark about not being able to smile struck a nerve, not because it was cruel, but because it challenged her authority in the moment, something Kelly is known to defend fiercely, especially on her own set. Audience members present during the taping later shared that the tension quickly dissolved into laughter once the cameras cut. Off-air, the couple reportedly joked about how predictable the reaction would be online. They know exactly how the internet works. They understand that a small disagreement can turn into a viral moment within minutes. Producers, meanwhile, see this as proof of why the show continues to thrive. Ratings often spike after these unscripted exchanges, reinforcing that viewers crave authenticity over perfection. Kelly and Mark's relationship, built on decades of trust, allows them to spar without real damage, something few on-air duos can pull off convincingly. As for the Botox debate, medical experts invited onto later segments clarified the facts, turning a playful argument into an educational moment. In the end, what began as an awkward exchange evolved into exactly what daytime television does best, blending humor, relatability, and real-life conversation. And if history is any indication, this certainly won't be the last time Kelly and Mark's marriage steals the spotlight, much to the audience's delight.